never make it to give birth and still see to the house and
It's
still
not
go
fair
to
to
work
say
and
something
still,
like that.
you'll never make
Because
it.
then
That's why
basically,
God gave a woman and not a man, because you wouldn't have made it. And you know now how it feels. But helping her a little bit.
Wait. Mel, you can't be emotional about this. Just calm down. Wait.
Why you said we can't be emotional?
1.02 for those between 15 and 64 and 0.78 for those over 65. I have no idea what that means.
I also don't know what you mean.
It's saying now we're basically balanced.
Told y'all.
Oh, this is
Take this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Everyday Gents.
Changing my
It's your
clothes.
boy, Captain. Nobody knows that you had other clothes.
Are we using this one thing?
No.
Yeah, but I don't think I had two other clothes.
But it was a whole different setup. We didn't even have this lack of it. Bro, we could have been in somebody else's house today, and I just
Whose pose is this? That's my pose, sir.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dave's pose again.
Different section.
Yes. I just took off my jacket. It's your boy, Captain. It's your girl, Melissa Savage Sabul in the back. And we got Dave Ordinary.
Hey, look
once
at me
again
pulling numbers.
on the show. Once again on the show. If you watched the previous episode, thank you so much. That was just an introduction into who he was and what it is that he does. No, because now they know who he is. Right?
Where it started.
Where it started, you know, how we got into
the
trouble.
journey. Yeah.
When I mean got into trouble, I don't mean literally into trouble.
The group.
The group trouble, right? Now we're just gonna touch on some other things. When we walked in here, the man was playing gospel music. It was becoming our spirits and all that. So
Yeah, no, I mean, it's cleansing. You know what they say, bringing in bad wind.
yeah. And we can't move forward because bad winds. Aye.
You know the story, dog. You know the story.
Bro, welcome back to the show.
Yeah, we live.
Thank you for getting new setup for us. Yeah,
Woo!
chairs, this earth breathing,
24 hours.
24 hours plants,
Oxygen giver.
oxygen. Yeah, right. How have you been since we lost?
Good, but been missing Jim. Well, just a few days, but I'm good. Everything's good. My daughter's coming home, so yeah, I'm
coming home from Dubai.
Yeah, for holidays. Yeah, so I'm extra happy.
Was she safe in the floods and all that?
What you mean?
Can you believe those floods in Dubai, bro?
No. She's in Bahrain. She's next door. Yeah, but yeah, it was happening there. But the flat was also had a little bit of leakage. Yeah, but Dubai, it was happening.
But can you believe that Dubai had rain? So apparently, what's this thing, weather fixing? Like, you know, you get match fixing.
Yeah, they got this rain cloud machine they use or something like that. Or you will call it, what they call it, cloud busting.
Let us know in the comments what they call it. It's something like weather. I think both of us are trying to say. Right.
No, man, you with the kids too much. Yes, you with the kids too much.
In Dubai,
that's a cartoon.
You watched that movie with Jim Carrey where he's like, they make him like it's a show actually.
Truman.
The Truman Show.
Yeah.
So in Dubai, somebody actually took a sling and then just, cracked the thing and then
the
water started falling and all that.
The firmament.
The firmament, people, and actual water started falling.
Oh, you are flat earther.
No. I was once. And
I don't even think about those things. I don't pay the bills.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. True story.
100%. So you said you're happy your daughter's coming down.
Yeah. So the mind is leveling out again. She
How
came down last year.
Not.
The first time when she just went, it was tough though. Depression is real. But yeah, she's happy, I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm here. She's alive. I'm alive. Can't complain. It is what it is.
Smooth. Now, off air, we were talking about parenting,
consequences,
and fathering children that are not your biological children? I don't want to say that you don't know you're a father because you took it in a different.
Yeah, I was like, yo, bro, that sounds some.
Yeah. Fathering children that are not your biological children. I assume you have 2 children, right?
No, one. Only have one daughter. I'm always with my sister's kids. Like, if there's anybody that people see in pictures, it's my nieces and my daughter, 17.
So you have no experience in dating somebody who already had.
I do.
And how was it for you? Did you have?
Hundreds. I'm good with kids.
I have a bra that doesn't have children, and he met. Nowadays, it's very hard to find a person who doesn't already have children. If you do find that person, marry them immediately because you're probably not going to find that again after you let go of that person. Not that women who already have children are bad or anything. We're not saying that, but we're just saying that if you find it's so rare to find one. No, we're not saying that. We're just saying that if you find one that doesn't have children and she's, good, marry her. I've got 2 baby mamas who already had children. Right?
I can stack them. You going for number 3?
No, the second one is
the one.
The one, yeah, I'm chilling over there. I think if this one doesn't work out, then I'm gonna just be celibate.
What does that even mean? You can't, bro. You clear out the head now.
To be celibate.
Celibate is before you break your virginity. Now, there's no more those days there. You can't try re-virginate yourself.
That's not celibate. That's being a virgin.
No, but I'm saying was the stages you had that time. It's over now. Nobody cares if you try that again. You can try it again.
That's a good point, actually. So if you get a cherry that used to get around, right, in her early 20s, and then for 5 years she tells you she's celibate, does that not matter to you?
That's a strange thing. Personally, I don't know. I don't know what. She's probably got a lot of mental baggage from those 5 years. Let's just say that. That's the best thing I can say. Because for someone to do something like that, they're a new person. You know what I mean? Coming from the other stuff, it's like, hey, maybe this queen's gonna kill me. Maybe I'm the one that's gonna. She's gonna lose her mind on. You know what I mean? It's like.
Do you stay away from girls like that?
I stay away from girls, bro. I got a queen now.
You're so both of us. We're just saying in general.
No, the thing is this here. Well, like we were talking about it earlier. My yes is my yes and my no is my no. You come ask me a question, I'm just say straight. This is what it is. You know. Let's not miscommunicate anymore. That's my vibe. Because that's what happens nowadays. You can't even greet a sticky and she say, "Oh, I got a boyfriend." It's like, hey, breed. You know what I mean? You don't even know if I got a. But meantime, you're trying to tell her something. Hey, you dropped your purse, or you know what I mean? Like miscommunication. Yeah. Like everybody takes that thing. Like straight to the point. No, I'm saying I try to speak the truth so that I don't have miscommunication. You know, like if you come to a girl and you approach her, they immediately think, hey, you like them. You don't like them. It could be, like I said, you dropped your purse. They don't know what you're going to say to them, but as men now, I'm talking about. We in that place where, hey, no matter what we say to a woman, she puts herself in a category of, he wants me, kind. You know what I mean? So if you're not going to be honest every single moment of the day.
But is it not always
But then it still takes me back to the conversation we had earlier on where you said, sorry to cut you off, where you said you mustn't lie.
Yes,
so you're not going there to make a conversation. You're talking to her because it's, hey, your bag.
Yes,
hello,
exactly.
how are you? Your bag's on the floor. No, hey, your bag, that's it. Why you need to
if she's going to carry on and be like, you know what I mean? It's just politeness. We grew up in a way. You don't scream at someone. Like, that's just ours growing up. Manners. Yeah, that's just facts. Maybe you think you're talking about being in keys now or Joel. Hey, you have to scream now. You have to use action because doof doof is playing. But if you're walking down the street, you're gonna say sorry. You're obviously gonna, and then they're gonna assume. So my whole point of this is that in this day and time, like when it comes to that whole man and woman thing, you gotta just be straightforward.
You saw that you're on TikTok, right?
I am, but I'm always walking. I am.
There's a TikTok, I think it's TikTok, Instagram, whatever that's going around where he's always marching with a cherry on the beach, right?
Oh yeah.
And then another cherry will drop a towel or drop.
Oh yeah,
something.
exactly. You
Then
see, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And he gives it back. Now the old cherry now looks at that thing
Like
and she
you said,
drops her.
yeah. So there's a conflict for us.
Yeah.
That's my whole point. Is like we were talking. We moved away from what we were talking about. But I'm just saying that now in this generation, boiling back to you saying that if you find someone that hasn't got a kid, it's boiling down to that marry them. In this day and time, it's like more women than men. But we still can't find the right person, Like
you think there's more women than men on the earth today?
Guaranteed, dog. That's a guarantee. They already go Google it. Even go. It's already.
Hey, you got my phone.
It's already been researched.
Yeah.
That's why the earth. That's why people are making so many kids.
They say in Cape Town for every one man, there's 4 women.
Yeah, that's like a.
Okay, wait. Let me ask you this. Because I'm struggling to fathom that. But what's the statistic? Is it if you're saying to me that Google says that there's more women available than
not available.
Born.
Because most men are either in jail.
No, just born.
No, I can't believe it.
Okay, Google it.
You think there's more men on the planet?
Google it right now.
Are you not seeing this agenda of LGBTQ 5 7 8 12? What? That's what they're gonna. There's an agenda going on.
Why can't we laugh?
No, it's just respectful.
Of what?
I didn't respect ourselves.
Why?
And they band together. They won't come
What did we do
together?
together?
They come like 10 for you.
That's the thing. Even like when we are doing the Alistair episode, and we're talking about the pride community, people are like, "Oh, it wasn't comfy." But it was like, what? We're not saying anything. We're not insulting them. We're not saying anything. They exist, right? They want to be included, right? So now we're including them. So anyway, to answer your point, the value for the entire world population is 1.01 males to females, with 1.07 at birth, 1.06 for those under 15, 1.02 for those between 15 and 64, and 0.78 for those over 65. I have no idea what that means.
I also don't know what you mean.
It's saying now we're basically balanced.
Told y'all.
Oh, this is
Take this. You can't talk without this. You can't talk without this. You have to be having this. Yeah. Now you can. Now you have a voice.
I have a voice.
Seems like the men are beating the woman now.
I told y'all, man. That's why they call me
Probably from last week.
Probably from last week.
Yeah.
There's always more, man.
Not always.
Could it have been?
Not
well,
always.
Anyway, that's a good thing, I guess. We need more stability in the world.
Yeah, we need to fight for the right ones,
I'm just thinking now. There's gonna be more women eventually. Probably. Ours has been making females so many times. I don't understand. How can it be?
What's wrong with that? I have 2 daughters.
No, nothing wrong with it. I'm saying I thought the ratio was more women than men. Because when you're going out, there's more women. So women just like going out.
It's because women, you see, they gave women more power now. You see, back in the days, our old ladies and all that, they weren't just allowed to just go out.
True.
What I mean?
Good point.
Now, they've given women more power. Women, like, control some men. I don't want to say all. Do you know this thing of ever talking about alpha and beta males?
you wash the dishes.
Yeah, I'm going out 50-50. Me
That's bad.
Yeah,
I don't believe in that.
100%.
If I say you're staying at home, you're staying at home.
No, and that's nothing wrong with that.
No. It's just preference. I want someone to listen. And not call me now when you didn't listen. Hey, I'm in danger now. When I warned you already, that's the concept. Like, but obviously,
So do you do dishes? Do you do housework?
I should stay alone. Of course, I can cook.
Okay, Cap, you don't.
He's a handicapped man. This nigga's a handicapped man.
I don't.
You don't do it by choice.
I do. I wash the dishes, but you see, it's like this is the thing. If you eat in, even if I'm coming near your palsy, it's like natural to me. If you eat in something, just wash the plate. Then
that's what I do.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
It's not like normal houses where there's a lot of dishes now you must wash. No, I'm not about that life. But in our palsy, there's never ever dishes because everybody just washes.
That's what most of
Okay, what happens when you have guests over and after lunch?
Then, for example, like my old lady,
the kids nominated. Kids will be nominated. Like that's the usual.
But I'm not busy washing dishes. I'll fix the lights. I'll maintain the outside yard. And when I was living in on my own, that's what I used to do: maintain the outside yard and everything. But my cherry is to wash the dishes, cook the food.
I'm too used to doing everything.
I don't like that answer. I don't like that answer. What happens now? I'm just gonna give you a scenario. What happens after you get married and your wife decides she wants to have another baby? Do you know how strenuous it is? Depending on the type of birth she has, it'll either be a vaginal birth or a C-section, which makes it very difficult for you to do household chores and still look after children and still look after the baby whilst trying to keep yourself alive.
But you wanted a baby.
No, pause. Just wait.
I'm just saying. Don't you said your
I never made that baby by myself.
Wait, but listen,
I never laid down
the first thing you said,
made that baby.
Then why are the men only paying maintenance?
Women pay maintenance too.
Wait now.
Too.
Wait, let's be serious. You can't say those things because that's the argument. Why am I getting called to pay for maintenance when we both laid down together? I didn't rape you. So you have to think when you say things like, you said, first of all, what if your wife wants to have another baby?
It's a mutual decision then. Because you want to be nitty-gritty about it. But it's a mutual decision now. Let me finish what I won't.
You have to the mic is there.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Y'all make a mutual decision. Don't start.
This is why there's not a lot of women in parliament.
Y'all have a mutual I'm sitting with a bunch of sixes. I'm not even gonna finish this.
You're making it swag for the species. Take it easy.
No. See ya. Honorable member.
No.
No point of order.
No.
Sit down.
I'm gonna say sis to both of you. Sis.
I want to say things.
No, you two.
No, raise your point.
So y'all make a mutual decision that y'all want to grow this family. Right? So in the first week or two, it's very difficult for her to get around, to even brush her hair, even to take herself to the bathroom. Then you still gotta depends how the baby's being fed, breastfed, all that. It's painful. And because you've lost a lot of blood during your birth and whatever, you feel weak. You have to take medication to rejuvenate the blood and all that. You still get family members that come over to visit the baby, but they're not going to just come, hello, see the baby and they're gone. They're going to come for a period of time where you eventually have to end up feeding them. And those people are not thinking about washing their own dishes. They're coming to see the baby. They'll eat whatever and leave it. And the people in the house must deal with it. Would you not come home? Or you in the house? She does it normally. But during that time, would you do it? It's not you, because clearly you don't like to do it. But it's not the setting of your house that you are in now, where someone just washes as they carry on. There's people that don't belong to that house that have made that mess, but they've come to support you and her in a difficult time. Giving birth is nice, having children is nice, but it's also a very difficult period when they first give birth. Would you not do it?
No.
You wouldn't.
No, I'm not on his side. I would.
No, let me tell you first, right? Why? Because I can see there's some females watching. Ooh. Personally, me, I would get a helper to do that.
Not everybody can afford that.
No, you ask me if I would do that. I wouldn't do that. If another man is doing that, no problem, bro. You know, do it.
I have a thing about other people around my kid.
No, I'm talking about being a helper. Like, I'm not saying look after my kid. I'm saying
No, she's saying that
do the
if
dishes
people
and
come to the house, like I'm all for helping where the person can't do something. It's my human nature. But if I'm busy, unfortunately, it has to go to that point of view of obviously getting a helper.
yeah. That's
So you also have to think of that aspect of
It's not
men have
every
to
day.
make money.
What I'm saying is not happening every day. It's once a week.
But this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to get women to understand. Maybe some women understand, but those who don't understand. For a man, it's every day. You know what I mean? It's every day. And for us, it's not necessarily just one thing. Like, for example, I came from work, right? I had to come here to do things. Yesterday from work, I had to go to HV radio. The previous day for a man, and a woman thinks that's normal for us. It's supposed to be normal for us. On top of that, must wake up 5 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym. Why? To be able to be an alpha manly male, to be able to still do all those things.
But they don't acknowledge it.
That's what I'm saying. But all they gotta do is for a couple of months, do this little thing when you're feeling tired. Bro, we do it every day. We're supposed to be like that because if you don't do it,
You'll never make it to give birth and still see to the house and still
Not
go
fair
to
to
work
say
and
something
still,
like that.
you'll never make
Because
it.
then you
That's why
basically
God gave a woman and not a man, because you wouldn't have made it. And you know now how it
and he
feels.
gave
But
her
helping a little bit.
wait. Mal, you can't be emotional about this. Just calm down. Wait.
Who said we can't be emotional?
Calm down. I'm gonna take it like this. You must understand women were made second, so women were made better than men. But you don't acknowledge that. And it's a fact. If you create a cap, your second cap's design is gonna be better, stronger, more durable. Supposedly in a living being more intelligent, but women don't use their intelligence. They use their emotions. It's a fact. You all go wild. In a scenario of we in danger, we have to cross a lake. You all will cry and say we're in danger now. A man will look for a tree. A man will look for logs to make a raft to get across. But that's why I'm saying now everything increased to make better. Emotions included. With us, he kept us there. He made it all there, but don't use your power properly, No one's saying a man is better than a woman. We're saying that we're at a place where we understand logically that we need to be calm at times. Now you are going, wada, 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 wada. You know what I mean? You never use your intelligence.
emotional intelligence.
You use
Because
your.
I'm upset.
But that's what I'm saying.
This is my partner.
Yes,
And
but
he's saying things like this.
you went into rival mode. Instead of delegation, you're trying to speak. Yeah, you're not trying to, be aggressive. So that's why I'm saying it's a difference.
And I'm just trying to highlight in general that that's the thing. Women miss that part out. For example, woman and man cannot be equal. Otherwise, we would have been made equally together. God has the ability to just say, okay, boom, man and woman at the same time. But there's a reason why it was purpose that one gets made and the other one gets made. Apparently, the woman is made from the whatever. But in any case, right, we're not made at the same time at the same moment because we are made to be different. And it's the first time I'm hearing that he's saying women are made second or better, which that analogy could be, makes sense, right? But the problem with that, if what he's saying is true, the problem with it is that women always want to make us equal when at the end of the day, you're supposed to be better, not equal.
That's the problem.
But
They
what
don't
I'm
get
saying
it.
is, what
But they
I'm
are.
saying,
You have to understand they
what I'm
carry
saying,
human
what I'm
inside
saying
them,
is
and they don't acknowledge it.
not that you are incorrect and you are incorrect. What I'm saying is, supposedly a woman was made from a rib, side by side, right? Where I fall, you're supposed to pick me up. If I'm not capable of doing something at this current moment, you pick up the slack and let's do it. I'm not saying you're doing it all the time. That's why I said it's once in this entire week that the dishes is flying. You expect me? I pushed 2.79 kgs out of my vagina. I'm still trying to recover from the blood loss. I'm breastfeeding your child. I'm changing your child. I'm making sure that the child's not suffocating or whatever it is. And I'm still get up and wash the dishes for your family and my family that came to see the baby.
Ask you one question to
No.
answer that, right? Would you date a man that earns 50% less than you?
Hmm.
Would you marry him?
Yes.
would you date a female and marry a female that makes 50% more than you?
Well, it all depends. I just wanna calm her down. You know, like how we were created now was the perfect balance. A man's hands, they form different to a woman. His feet, his arms, his structure. We were meant to carry the weight, like you speak of. A woman was meant to guide, to see, okay. The man says something, the woman says, okay, I see your vision. Why don't we try this here? I know where you're going, but let's do it this way. I can help you with this. That's what the woman's role was, because the man's in front of her, he's taking all the shots. No woman can stand in front of a man and protect a man, unless obviously she's bodybuilding, you know what I mean? She's got testosterone in her. But that's what people don't understand. We made perfectly. The balance is perfect. But I'm not gonna go and you and I. You know what I mean? Now you're thinking of yourself instead of let's do it together. Babes, can you please help me with this shower? I'll be back on my feet. So and so and so.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but you never say that you're gonna ask your man. Your man, like he's explained to you, your man could be tired. He came from a 16-hour shift. There's some men that are doing 16 hours. And these men are mixing dagger. You know what I mean? You can't
catch bricks through.
Yes, like
no,
women aren't gonna do that, you know? Okay, so like my whole point is to say, well, like women become so aggressive with thinking of I, that instead of being polite about things and saying, baby, husband, can you help me? Because that's what we're supposed to do. Instead, now you want to be more aggressive. No man wants to help an aggressive woman. You know what I mean? He's going to be like, how? You never even ask me how my day went. You never ask me how I am. You fighting with me because I couldn't make it to help you. So that's where we are right now as humans. We fight with each other before we actually find out anything.
And that's why I asked you, would you date a woman that makes 50% more than you? Because
probably wouldn't see a lot.
When a woman makes more money than a man with the same attitude and thinking that Gabo is just trying to explain right now, it's a recipe for disaster. Because she feels that she's the alpha in the relationship now because I make more than you. You know what I mean? I don't think a woman can truly respect, okay, unless you're talking about millionaires now, where it doesn't really matter now. You're in the millions now. So if I make 10 million, you make 15 million, or you make 20 million.
No time back.
It doesn't really matter. But I'm saying if you're talking about, the working class, average human being like us.
This is why people don't stay together.
Exactly.
They imbalance each other. Like instead of like, okay, you got so much. If we put it together, it's going to be so much, and be content with it, and can get a combined vision of where we can go. Oh, let's put so much down for supplies for building a house, or let's put a down payment on this. No one does that. People are like, you don't, it becomes this. I'm measuring myself up with you that I'm supposed to say I love.
Yeah.
You can't tell someone you love someone and still measure.
Love, yeah.
Like I'm better than you. It's like a deep thing, But it tends to, like, I'm not trying to put women down or anything like that, but this thing of saying that, I don't need a man, I'm independent. He has to be doing this. No, he doesn't have to do nothing for you. You're an adult now. No man has to do anything for you. When you're an adult, do what you need to do. In a relationship or marriage, you sit down with your man before you get married and you'll tell each other what you want in life. And if you don't provide what each other wants, then don't get married. But nowadays, women want to be like, hey, I'm this. I do my nails for this. No, you are grown up. When you turn 21 or when you leave your mother and father's house, you are responsible for yourself. Not this whole thing of a man must be doing this. No, he's your boyfriend. If he does anything for you, it's a gift. Straight talk. When he's married to you, yes. Unfortunately, that's the role a man takes on, provide for his family. So relationships are struggling because females are coming in expectant, like, hey, this is my level. But it's not like that. And that's why most of them are getting old and No one wants that.
Yeah, and
you know?
also with females, right? You see, for males, for example, the pool is always larger for us, even the older we get. We can be 40 years old and we can still pull a 27, 28.
But that's a fact, unfortunately, because you can see it happening. Grandpas are with 18-year-olds and 22-year-olds, and it's all 70.
Yeah, but women, on the other hand, they instill this thing in themselves that they only want 1% of men. You have to meet certain criteria. That's why I asked you, would you date a man that that earns 50% less than you? You said yes, good for you. Most women will never do that. They want a man that's got muscles,
everything.
That's only 1% of men.
No, that's an illusion.
Yeah, they're
it's not even real.
Small, you know what I mean? And then when they break out of that illusion, they're already past that. That is, off the calendar. That's what people
still expectant.
And still expectant. Or even if they realize, but now you can't because you're off the calendar, you got 3 kids, you're single. A real alpha male is not going to find that attractive.
Not
you
a
know
chance.
What I mean? He's not going to find, because in terms of physical attraction, beauty, yes, you can still be going to the gym, whatever, but then how long are you going to have that? What he's looking at, okay, you got 3 children, how many baby daddies? If it's 3 baby daddies.
And no man even worried about that. He said, you saw you got 3 children, he's like, no.
I mean,
honest with you, like, you really got to think about it like this, Sarah. There's so many problems, excuse me, now with divorce rates. The divorce rates is mad high, and women are winning. I mean, you can take a man to court for just staying with him, and if he's taking care of all the bills, he has to pay you alimony after that because he was making you comfortable. So who's winning without marriage? You understand what I'm saying? So men are now more intelligent and say, no. I don't want you. I don't want to be with you, but we can have a one-night stand. So that's why women are getting left before the altar. You know what I mean? Not even at the altar anymore. It's like, psh. So yeah.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, what a lovely episode. It's short and sweet, but packed with,
the juice. Tea.
Melissa in the background with her 2 little fingers.
Aggressive male.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying tuned. Please subscribe. Please share with your friends. We're on the road to 500. 5 clips. Till next time, peace, love, joy, like a river, mountain, fountain.
Surf out. No, that was lacquer.